Hey guys, Boris Slotson from BK Forex. Welcome to our FX daily technicals for 6/4/13. FX at an interesting juncture. Trading Forex, foreign exchange on margin carries high level risk and is suitable for investors. High degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you, and I invite you to read this disclaimer very carefully to make sure that you're aware of all the risks associated with trading on margin. Seek advice from a financial advisor if you have any doubts. All right, let's take a look at the euro. To me, that's kind of very interesting. We'll get to the yen in a second. The euro, as we've been saying for the last few days, has had a strong upward bias. It's been having higher lows, which is what we look at. We're looking at the bias. And today we broke out the 31s, but came right back. And I think at this point we look very interestingly here at either the potential to take out and go all the way out to 32s, or have yet another flame out and come right back towards the 29.50 support level. In order for us to really get going, we need to take out this 3100, 3106 highs, take out 3150. After that, you really don't have any resistance here all the way till 3250. You would make a complete move right back to the near-term highs. On the other hand, if we start flaming out over here, that actually would present a more negative picture, because if you want to look at this from, just bear with me, I'm going to see if I can get this. You can see that if we were to fail here, you would have lower highs, and then a bias would actually start to turn a little bit negative. So we are at a very, very important point here. The break above 3100s really puts us square into a much more positive structure. Failure back down to the 3000s puts a much more bearish look on the whole view. Dollar yen, we've been talking about the idea that 100 is going to get broken for the last several days, and today it finally did. But what's interesting about the dollar yen trade here so far is that, yes, we took out the 100, we took out 99.50s, but we had some very nice buying underneath the 99s. And for now, 99 becomes the value proposition. It's also pretty much the good horizontal support level here from several weeks ago. So for now, 99 is the value proposition. 99 is the key support. If this holds, then we could rebuild potentially back up to 100, 100, 101. If this gives, and this is a really, really important point, if we give back the 99s somewhere around here, opening up 98.50s, then we could unwind all the way out to 97. It would be a much more negative structure. It would essentially be a massive top instead of a sort of a deep corrective move that we've been expecting. So watching this very carefully, because how we develop here overnight could give us a clue as to whether this is just simply a correction or basically a complete topping formation that could unwind all the way out to 97s. Cable is looking relatively healthy, but here the exact same thing. We got pushed back at 53.50s, and sort of the 53 level now becomes the consolidation level. For us to really take it out, we need to see 5400, which would put us square up into this big resistance level, the 5400 from several weeks ago, actually a couple of months ago almost. So there's a lot of resistance here on the overhead for cables. Even if we make up to 54, it's not necessarily clear that we can clear 54. I'd be very, very careful about trying to buy the breakouts here. But if we do break out above 54, that would be a very significant breakout, and that would really put in a very, very positive structure on cable. And lastly, finally, the turn that everybody's been looking for in Aussie dollar. Yes, we finally had the turn today. It looks pretty constructive. The key point here is 96 is the support, 98 is the resistance. We take out 98s, we're looking at 98.50s, which is the sort of the choppy, a little chunky resistance here. And then after that, it could really move all the way out to 99s and doesn't have any real significant resistance till parity. So you could have just as big a move you had on the downside, you could have a big move to the upside if you could find some momentum here, especially through the 98s on Aussie. That's pretty much how everything shapes up. Wish you guys the best of luck and the best of trading. Tremendous amount of key points for us to look at. The 98s in Aussie, the 131s in the euro, the 99s in dollar yen, and the 5400s in the pound. All of them looking very significant in the overnight trade. Wish you guys the best of luck and the best of trading. This is Boris Schlossberg over and out.